Hi everyone, thank you for joining today. This is another one of these readings where I'm going to do it as if you're in front of me. But we're going to have two decks to pick from this time. So I'm going to listen and hear what the question is, and then we're going to pick the decks and go from there. So, what's the question? The question that's coming is, should I take this leap of faith? Should I take this leap? Okay, I'm going to open the energy, let you pick your deck, and then we're going to do the reading. All right, so if you picked the blue deck, you can fast forward to that. I'm going to start with the gold deck. So the question is, should I take this leap? Okay, that's the first card to come out. This leap of faith, or just this leap, is how it's coming. Okay, this is you. You are the high priestess. So this tells me you know the answer. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you're the high priestess. You know the answer. That's what they're telling me. But we're going to do the reading still. They're telling me that you know the answer to your own question, but they're going to show you what will happen if you take the leap. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So this is what happens if you take the leap that you're looking at taking, all right? So here we go. Good things are happening. All right. So if you take the leap that you're questioning right now, that you're asking the question to, amazing things are going to happen. I'm actually going to, here, move these. I'm going to put this over here so I can put the cards where you can see them a little bit better. Put them up. I got the, there we go. So maybe you can see them a little bit better. I don't know. I'm going to do this. And then maybe you can see them a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. So, look at that. By now you probably know the meanings of these cards. You've seen them so often in the readings. But so this is the Seven of Swords, which means that there will be a clarity that's coming that you're seeking. You're seeking a mental clarity, and it will come. The Seven of Swords in this deck is also the Chariot, and the Chariot means you will be taking the reins of your life. You will be taking the reins. You will be, taking charge of your life, okay? And then this Seven of Wands means that this clarity that you're seeking will be coming quickly. And also because it's in reverse, whatever power struggles have been happening for you, they're going to end. They're going to end, okay? So, and this is 77. So here we are, we're, having the 7 multiplied by 2. 77. So, this is about spirituality. This is about clarity that you're seeking. The truth that you're seeking will be, the truth that you're seeking will come to you. You'll have an understanding. You'll definitely know what you need to know. Okay. So that's great. And you're taking charge of your life, as that card says. And the power struggles, whatever power struggles you're experiencing, will end, right? So, and 77, you couldn't get a better number. You can look it up, but it's spirituality and truth, the seeking of truth magnified. So, yeah. Then we see the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles means new opportunities on the financial front, on the business front, on, you know, in the physical world, in the material world. And then this is also the World card. So this says to me always, you know, the world is your oyster. The world is opening up to you. You are now opening up to the world once you take control of your life here. Control, I use that word lightly. Charge, let's say, instead. But yeah, so the world is your oyster. You know, there could be some travel involved, but the world is opening up to you. You're opening up to the world here, taking this leap, and opportunities will come your way. And then this Eight of Hearts, which is, you know, abundance on the spiritual, emotional level, right? So, and, you know, it's about balance. It's about abundance. It's about arrival on the, not arrival, that's a 10, but what I mean is like coming to a place of fulfillment, which is a 9. So I keep using the wrong words. It's abundance. It's abundance. I don't know why I'm trying to use different words, but coming to a place of abundance on this, abundance and balance. That's the word I'm looking for. Balance. You know, this 8 is the perfect balance on the emotional, spiritual level. And then this is also the Moon card. So the Moon card is about opening up to the divine feminine, the high priestess that you are here, opening up to your knowing, to your intuition, okay? Opening up to your receiving, okay? Receiving, which the high priestess does very, very well. So the answer is yes, take the leap of faith that you're looking at, okay? Take the leap of faith. I'm going to pull one more card just to see one of these cards here. It's going to close the reading, but yeah, you know, you're the high priestess. You already know the answer. You know you want to take the leap of faith. It's just a matter of doing it. When you do, you'll be taking charge of your life, of the direction of your life. The power struggles will fade away. You'll be, you know, the answers that you're looking for, that not the answers, but the truth that you're looking for, that you're seeking will come to you. Your spirituality will magnify. You know, it's magnified here with the 77, and the opportunities will open, and you know, the world will open to you, and you're opening your divine feminine, receiving abundance on the emotional and the spiritual level as well. Okay, let's see what this card, to sum it up here, wants to say to you. These cards, this deck. This is my Starseed deck, I think is what it is. It's a new one. And look at that. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Abundance. That's the card that jumped out. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors open. Doors of abundance naturally open. Okay, so that does sum that up quite well, right? So this leap of faith that you're looking at tells me that it's something about serving humanity. Remember, to serve humanity, all you have to do is be open to loving and being loved. Okay, that's this 8 of Cups here. This is the divine feminine, opening up the divine feminine, you know, to giving love and receiving love. Okay, the receiving is important. So that's when abundance occurs. You know, when you take charge, yeah. When you take this leap of faith, good things are coming for you. All right, that is your reading for today. I hope it helps in some way and it resonates with you. And I hope that you go out and have a beautiful day. And I'm going to go on to my second deck here. What a beautiful reading. Bye-bye. All right, my deck number 2. Let's see. That was just me throwing the cards. So the question is, should I take this leap, or should I take this leap of faith, if you want to say it that way? Here we go. Let's see. Should pile number 2, or deck number 2, take the leap of faith that they're looking at taking right now? Okay, this one's different. Last one, the cards jumped out. This one, we're cutting the deck. Okay. Cutting the deck. All right. This, interesting. Does this goes here? Okay. Oh, 55. So there is some change happening. Okay. Whoops. Ooh, okay. Okay. And then, yeah, okay. That makes sense. All right, this is you up here. Okay. So you have some anxiety around taking this leap, and I can see why. All right. So, okay, what I see here is there's something from the past, your past mistakes, that you haven't quite learned yet. Okay. So you haven't learned all there is to learn from the past, is what this card is telling me. Okay. And it has something to do with being too focused on the material world. So you need to learn that lesson. Okay, that's how you're going to bring this change, and it's big change. 55. It's huge changes in your life. So in order for you to bring these huge changes into your life that you're looking to bring into your life, you need to learn from your past mistakes of being too focused on the material world. Okay, so what this is saying is if you don't learn that mistake, or learn that lesson, the lesson that it's been trying to teach you, you will have a tower moment. And a tower moment is a moment where everything seems to collapse and fall apart. And the point of it collapsing and falling apart is to bring this massive change into your life. So I can see why you're anxious about this. So I'm not sure what the leap of faith you're looking at is, but whatever it is, before you take it, make sure that you've learned your lessons from the past, okay? Of being too focused on the material world. That's what this is saying. Make sure that you've learned your lessons from the past mistakes you've made. The past mistake you've made is being too focused on the material world. Learn that lesson. Make sure you've learned that lesson. Choose to allow that lesson, choose to forgive that lesson, choose to accept that lesson, and move on from it. Otherwise, you're going to have this tower moment. If you learn this lesson, this tower moment is going to be a lot smoother, and you don't have to worry so much about it. Okay. This tells me that you see the potential of this change, this leap that you want to make, but you're cautious, and I can see why you're cautious, right? Because you've had some difficulties in the past, and you're afraid of them happening again, right? You've had some tower moments in the past, and you're afraid of them happening again. That's what this reading is telling me. So, yeah, I'm gonna pull one of these cards for some insight. So yeah, it's imperative that you're not focused on the material world. You're not overly focused on the material world. If you're overly focused on the material world and that's your motivation for taking the leap, don't take it. Okay? Wait until your motivation is not the material world. That's what this is saying. You need to have learned that lesson, okay? You need to have learned that lesson, that focusing on the material world and the material world alone leads to these tower moments, leads to this anxiety, and thwarts the potential that you see and that you have. Okay, so what do these cards want to tell us about that? Inner world. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, right? So if you're only focused on the material world, you're forgetting about your inner world. So you have to get focused on your inner world. You can't just be focused on the external world. You can't just be focused on the material world. Okay, this is coming across very, very clear for you. So if your motivation is material, don't take that leap. That's what I'm hearing. If you can learn the lesson that you're meant to learn from your past mistakes and from your past tower moments, that being motivated and focused on the material only, it doesn't work for you, okay? Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. So you got to get in touch with your inner world. You have to get focused on your inner world, okay? And then I hear we can, okay, so let's say you do the work, you're focused on your inner world, you're shifting from being focused on the material world only, and you're taking the leap from a perspective and from a motivation of a holistic approach, not just the material gains, but your, not just financial gains, but your spiritual, emotional gains as well, okay? Intellectual gains, all the gains, okay? So let's look at what happens when you do that, okay? So what are the, okay, there's a lot of cards here, so let's see, we only want 4. Let's see which cards they are. Okay, is this one the first card? No. Is it the second card? Yes, okay, so we're gonna put that there. Is this one the first card? No. Is it the second card? No. Is it the third card? Is it the fourth card? Yes, it looks like it's the fourth card. Okay, is this the first card? No. Second card? No. Third card? No. Fourth card? I don't know why I'm asking about those 2 because we already know it's going to be the first or the third. Okay, not this card. Is this the first card? No. Is it the third card? No. Okay. Is this the first card? Yes. Okay, and this must be the third card. Yes. Okay, great. Let's see. Now, let's look at this. If you can learn this lesson that you're meant to learn from your past mistakes and from all the tower moments you've had in the past and that's been causing all this anxiety, and realize that you have to take this leap from a place of wanting more than just the material, okay, just the financial gains, let's see what would happen. Okay, okay, let's see. Yep, okay, great. Oh, wow, yep, what a shift. Look at that. Okay, so when you learn this lesson, okay, and you reflect inward and you understand that it's not just material gain, okay, that you're taking this leap for. It's for more than material gain. That material gain is the byproduct, okay, of it, but it's not the purpose of it, okay? So when you shift your purpose of taking this leap from material gain to a holistic approach where it's spiritual, emotional, intellectual, social, and material gain and financial gain, this would be yes. This would be a yes. Take the leap then. Then you would become like this Queen of Swords who is very strategic, very ambitious, very clear, very focused, very, the opposite of this guy. See, she's the progression. See, he sees the potential, but he's super cautious, right? So he's being held back. She's not being held back. She's got it. She's figured it out. She's going for it, okay? So that's a nice progression from him being cautious of all of this, of course, why wouldn't he be, to this, right? And then all the power struggles that you've been experiencing in the past will melt away, okay? They'll be done. And this is the 10 of Cups, which is a beautiful card. It's a fulfilling life. It's the arrival of an emotional and spiritual fulfillment, in life. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. And then this is the Wheel of Fortune, which is also a beautiful card. It means you'll be receiving blessings from the divine. You'll be, the plan that's been set in motion for your destiny will be in motion, and you will be achieving this beautiful life. And then look at this, the financial gains do come, okay? The financial opportunities come. The World card here, the world is your oyster. The world opens up to you. You open up to the world because you're not so doubtful and scared anymore. And but first, look at this. First, the mental clarity here comes, okay? Then the shift happens. The wands are about moving. The shift happens where you're not in power struggle anymore, okay? Then the emotional, spiritual fulfillment comes. The destiny gets set in motion, okay? The blessings start to come, and then the financial comes, right? So you have all the cards here, all the different suits. So Don't take the leap if your motivation is purely financial, purely material. Okay? Learn the lessons from the past, from being too focused on the material and financial and having these tower moments. Okay? That's why you're cautious. That's why you're anxious about taking this leap. When you get to a place where you're taking the leap from a more holistic approach and purpose, that's when you take the leap. All right. Let's see one last card here for what happens if you're taking the leap from this more holistic place and focus. Let's see what it wants to tell you about that. All right, so when pile number twos have learned the lesson that they're meant to learn from their past mistakes, look at that, no limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. Okay, that potential you're seeing there. There's so much for you to share. So yeah, don't focus on the financial. If you're going to take this leap, do not be focused on the financial. Focus on the spiritual, emotional, intellectual, social, environmental, whatever, but not just financial. Then financial will come. See, remember I said it's a byproduct of all of this. This comes first, then you get the financial byproduct and reward. But you need to be clear. You need to be to understand that it's not just about financial. You need to let go of all these power struggles and then allow these blessings in this life to be created, this destiny, and then the financial comes. Okay, so that's your reading. All right, I hope it resonated. Bye-bye.